Hello, my name is Crystal Austin, and I am your host for the first edition of the Bamboo Experience podcast. With me is the man himself, the guru of spa and wellness, not only in Barbados, but the Caribbean, and dare I say, around the world, Mr. Steve Andrews. Welcome, Steve.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you for having me. Thank you for being here. And we all excited about the information that we will share today about this beautiful location or this beautiful space that we have created. We call it the Bamboo Retreat.
Yes, so before we get into that, tell us a little bit about your background so that the public, the viewers, can get to know the man behind the bamboo experience.
Well, Steve is a very simple person. I was born about in 1991. I was practicing martial art and I was trying out for the national team, and someone sent me to get a massage, and I thought it's the most powerful experience I ever had. So my quest or my journey start from 91 in terms of how do I learn this thing, what do I do, and how can I really be a part of this fantastic experience. And it takes me to 95 where we start our first class at the Yin Yang School of Holistic Therapy, Hilton, Barbados. And that's where my journey starts. And it was a long, hard process, but we have done okay. Naturally, I always search for knowledge because I think knowledge is the most important thing in life. And I'm always searching, so it takes me around the Caribbean, then it takes me around the globe looking at best practices in terms of not only just massage, but also the spa environment in terms of the spa therapy itself, the massage, the facials, the manicures. And I find some of the best person in the world to really learn from. And I think that's where my experience right now and after 29 years, I think, yeah, we have a good idea of what we are doing.
So, this for you is more than a profession, it's a lifestyle.
Well, it is a lifestyle. I mean, wellness is a lifestyle. It's how you live, the people you're a part of, where you dress, the what you do is all about lifestyle. Lifestyle, well-being. Because I see this is our temple, and we have to pay attention to it. It's a temple, and to protect your temple and to keep your temple that when you get in your golden age, and it helps to really help you through that golden age, you have to put in the work now. So you have to put in the work now when you're young, when you're laying the foundation that when weather comes, when storm comes, that you can resist those issues of life.
Definitely. So, we do have a culture that runs contrary to that, where the majority of persons are living lives that are very work focused. A lot of them are very stressed. There's very little balance in terms of spending time with family and certainly spending time on wellness. But you have created this oasis here for persons to escape to. So, for those persons who are watching who've been dying for an opportunity to relax and just lay back, tell us about this wonderful location that you have here called the Bamboo Retreat.
Well, this oasis was all a dream of mine. I spent a lots of time because I was fortunate. I was very fortunate in life to meet the right persons and get involved with the right groups and associations. And I started traveling maybe up and down the Caribbean. Jamaica was one of my favorite places going. And I was exposed to some unique ideas and unique concepts. And then I get the opportunity to travel around the globe when I become the chair of the Caribbean Spa and Wellness Association. We get to travel the globe looking at best practices for
Right.
the spa industry. And when I travel, I keep hearing what people saying. Remember, we were in Germany, and they were keeping this room specially for the last thing they show us is this room. And this room is a room that they open up. So it's a room that can be opened up to nature. So their concept is like in summer, this is a room that you feel like you have a service outdoor. And the same
Wow.
thing happened in Thailand. The same thing happened in Malaysia. The same thing happening in London. And I'm saying, but we have this in the Caribbean, where
Naturally.
naturally, where we can feel that we are outdoor every day. Why is it that we are not creating spaces like this? So I started on that vision saying, how could I create a space where we feel that we are in the middle of nature, but yet we still have the comfort, the security, and the comfort that you are indoor having beautiful treatment. Remember, nature or wellness is like, I always say, is like a beautiful woman in the middle of nature. That's what it is, and that's what we create, a space where it's a beautiful space where you feel like you're in the middle of nature. And by doing that, we have creative different space. So when you come to the bamboo retreat, you're not just coming and lock yourself in a room or in a space. You have the freedom of just wandering away. You can go into the garden, you can sit, you can read a book, or you can just sit down, or you just sit along the poolside. It's ideas about, because when you go to spas, what you're going for is really to free the mind.
Yes.
So another thing that I've learned, that when you go to Europe and you see the spas, they're very tall walls, massive building, and they feel like they are, because when you go to spa, it's to let the spirit go. You want your spirit to go, and you want to fly, you want to be free.
Yeah.
So it's a sense of freedom, and this is what we are trying to create here, a space where it feels like there's no walls. You can walk around and you still end up going to nature itself. So that's the whole idea.
Yes, definitely. Most of us in our day-to-day lives, we go from building to building. You go from the house, you get in a vehicle, then you get into a building for work. You might leave there and go to a meeting in another building,
Yes.
and then you go back and you reverse it and you end back up in the house. And we don't really get to interact with, as you said, nature and the trees and the earth and all that that does to replenish our spirits. We've lost a lot of that. So it's fantastic that you've created this space to remind us. Let's get into the diversity of the treatments that are available here at the Bamboo Retreat. If I come here as a very tired single mom, what can I look forward to bring me back to my center?
Well, the fantastic thing about our treatment, just walking down the walkway, you start to relax. It's all about relaxation. Um, I don't care how good you are and you are not comfortable, relaxation is nil. So the first thing we focus on is relaxation. How do we get you to relax? And that's the environment. Why the environment is important. Then we get into the treatment. We do like massages, we do manicures, we do pedicures, facials. Lots of people don't know I do facial, but facial is my second love in terms of the wellness sector, spa sector. We do body wraps, body treatments, body scrubs. We have a sauna, we have a hot tub, there's a pool as well. So we do lots of different treatment. What we do and what we don't do is do treatment that don't have benefit on the body. Everything we do, to me, it must have a benefit on the body. So we don't do things that short-term gain, long-term damage. Very
Right.
important. So we don't do things that you look beautiful short-term, but in long-term, it damages your body. We are a wellness facility. We focus on well-being, and we focus in on long-term benefits. So like our massages, all of the massages that we do, it's really about helping the body to recover. As you said, single mom, stressed out, you come to the space. One of the things that we encourage you to do is have a massage, whether it's our signature massage, a student touch massage, or you just want to have a massage from the guru himself. So these are very powerful treatment we do, but you're not just getting a physical benefit, but also you're having that entire not only an emotional benefit, but you're having these physical benefits as well in terms of the treatment. Facial, we do facials. We don't encourage a lots of peeling or stuff like that, because I was around long enough to know that with facial, we cannot stop you from aging. What we can do is help you to age gracefully and beautifully. This is the key. And I've learned that by being in enough session, listening to all of these experts, you cannot, and of course, we cannot stop anything from aging. How can we help you to age beautiful or graceful? So our treatment in terms of our facial is helping you. It may take longer, but when you get to that space and you manage it, you will see that you ever see a nice old beautiful tree, how beautiful it looks.
Yes.
That's what you want to be. You want to show your age, but you want to be beautiful with it. And that's what skincare is all about. Our body scrubs, I don't think anyone on the island or across the region do body scrubs or understand, because we find the secret and what is the benefits of using particular product to get particular results from body scrubs. A lot of people do body scrubs and they don't know why they're using those products or what are the benefits you get from that. And the same thing with our body wraps, the exfoliation of the body. How do we help to pull that toxin from the body? So we do a combination between the sauna and different treatment, and you get to pull. You see, when you understand what happens in your treatment, then you can develop treatments to fit into those kind of services that you get maximum benefits from these things. So that's what we do. Pedicures, we are second to none. I don't think there anyone that does a pedicure as great as us. I tried. I went around and I tried. And we are awesome at pedicures. And so the things that we do, we try to be the best that we can. So when you come here, you're not just getting an environment of relaxation, but also you're getting quality for your money. Basically, that's what we do.
Wonderful. It it feels like you have a perspective on the whole notion of wellness that goes beyond just the actual service. And I've heard you before use the term therapy versus the actual technique. Can you give us a little more with respect to this philosophy that you have?
Yeah, I mean, massage, let's talk about massage. Massage is basics. Anyone can do a massage. Remember that.
Yeah.
If you really dive into the concept of massage or the definition of massage, is to rub vigorously with oil. And
Right.
anyone, basically you do it every day. You put lotion on your body. You rub vigorously with oil. So we have massage practitioners and we have therapists.
Right.
A massage practitioner is someone that study the techniques in massage, the different modalities, whether it's Swedish, deep tissue, hot stone, or all of that. So you're studying modality. So when someone come to you, all you can do is that modality, which is a set of techniques. So it's like a robot, just doing particular services or particular technique for an hour. Therapy now is when you understand the difference, is when you understand the basics of those techniques, which you is like embrace it all the different modality as your tools, so that you
Right.
put your tools there. And remember, every person that come to us is different,
Correct.
different sizes, different shape, and it might have two of the same sizes, but their lifestyle is different. One
Right.
exercise, one don't exercise, one stressed out, one is not
Or
stressed
might have
out,
an injury or
or my
something.
injury or something there.
Yeah.
So when someone come to us as a therapist, you listen to what they're saying for background information. But now
Correct.
we become body detective. You understand that? We know our body detective. So when that person lie in the bed, we have to find all of the problems within their body. So
Right.
now we are detective. We are searching the body to find. If you don't understand the concept of therapy, and that's what I teach. And when I teach the elements of therapy. So when you understand the elements of therapy and you develop the elements of therapy, now you can investigate the body to find what are the problems within the body. So each individual are different and each individual are addressed or engaged based on their body problem. A lot of us don't know, we just know that we're stressed out. Some
Right.
person will come and say, oh, my neck hurts. But sometimes it's nothing to do with the neck. Maybe a part of the trapezius is
Yeah.
trapped something along below the shoulder and under the shoulder blade. But it pulls on the weakest link of the body. So that's where you're feeling the pain. So when person come to me and they're holding their back and they say my back hurts, it's just background information.
Can you give us an example of a particular case, maybe with someone that came to you for one thing and then it turned out to be something totally other?
I can give you many examples, but okay. I have someone that a doctor referred them to me, and they were like, "Oh, we having this serious back problems and we can't fix it," and we gone through. So she said, we give up. So we will send her to you and see what you can do. You can try a couple of massages and see. And I start working on the persons and then on the person, and I'm asking questions and all of that. And I've
Right.
gone through the entire body. The problem was in the back, or she was feeling the problem in the back. But when I gone through all the back, all the muscles and everything, and I'm saying, well, da 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 da. So when I asked her to flip over, when she flipped over, I realized I realized she had a surgery 6 months ago. You have
Right.
a surgery in your stomach because muscles work in pairs. So if the tummy is weak, the back will take all of the pressure.
Correct.
So I'm saying to her, now you have to go and start it to strengthen back your stomach muscles now to alleviate that pressure that you have in your back. So by me understanding that how muscles work, I could tell her from the time she flipped over and I saw that cut. The question is, you did not tell me this one. How long you have the surgery? And by the time she said that to me, I know exactly what was happening and why she haven't, because I searched. I went through the back. I could feel some built up because of the muscles are tightening up, and you release that muscle and you release those muscles. And when you flip over, because I want to test the stomach to see what intense she have in her stomach, because also there's the muscles that run from the inside go down from the back go into the groin. Sometimes that alone could be your problem.
That's
I
why
haven't
you're the
seen.
body detective.
That's why you have to be a body detective. You have to search the body to find the problems within the body that you can fix it. And we can give you many, many, many different stories about people coming to us and they go to several dots. Another one I can give to you.
Before you give us that one, we're going to take a very short break and we will be back to give you more in this exciting pilot edition of the Bamboo Experience podcast. I am your host, Crystal Austin, and we are with the guru himself, Mr. Steve Andrews. We'll be right back.